Good morning, children. I am Nagajyoti. Today we are going to discuss 7th class B reading My Nasty Adventure. Before starting the class, let us see the parts of speech in the title. My, possessive, adjective. Nasty, adjective. Adventure, noun. Adventure is noun, and here nasty. What is the meaning of nasty? It's an unpleasant or bad. So here nasty is giving information about adventure, that is noun. Adjective gives information about noun or pronoun. For effective learning of English, we should follow the 6 academic standards. Let us see it once. First one, listening and speaking. Second one, reading comprehension. Third, vocabulary. Fourth, grammar. Fifth, conventions of writing, nothing but punctuation marks. Sixth, creative expressions, nothing but discourses. Okay. Glossary, crash, fall, breeze, a gentle wind, poked, pushed a pointed object into something. Let us see the textual glossary also. Poked, pushed a pointed object into something. Frantically, very anxious. Bugs, small insects. Tickled, touched lightly in a sensitive part of the body, causing laughter. Scratched, to cut or damage a surface with something sharp or rough. Breeze, a gentle wind. Let us start the poem, children. If you observe, here poet's name is not mentioned. It is anonymous. Okay. Let us see. Speaker. Speaker is a school-going child. Poet. Poet name is not mentioned, so it is anonymous. Tone. Imaginary, that you will come to know at the end of the poem. Theme. Adventure. We have 20 lines. Rhyming scheme. That also will come to know at the end of the poem. No common pattern in rhyming scheme. That will come to know at the end of the poem. Let us start the poem, children. My plane was just about to crash. So I grabbed my bag and took out my big blue parachute to glide me down and land. At last, I found a spot to land, but there was a big breeze, and so I had to painfully land on this sharp pine trees. I was then filled with bruises as a pine fell on my ear. I sat down on the ground to rest. A thorn then poked me. I slept on the ground frantically. Mosquitoes bit my nose. Bugs crept all over me and tickled my body. I scratched myself when I woke up, appearing like a fool. And after the whole thing, I thought I would rather go to school. Children, in the picture, you can see children. Here in the picture, you can see parachute and poet who is trying to land with the help of this parachute. Fine. My plane was just about to crash, so I grabbed my bag and took out my big blue parachute to glide me down and land. What is the meaning of grabbed, children? To take something into hand suddenly. Okay. Here the poet's plane is about to crash. To save himself from that plane crash, he grabbed his bag and took out a big blue parachute, and he got ready to jump and he was searching for a place to land. At last I found a spot to land, but there was a big breeze, and so I had to painfully land on these sharp pine trees. Finally, the poet found a place to land, but he was very much worried about terrible breeze, but he doesn't have any other alternative. So painfully he landed on the sharp pine trees. I was then filled with bruises as a pine fell on my ear. I sat down on the ground to rest. A thorn then poked me. And the poet landed with full of injuries. And when he was taking rest, a pine tree fell on his ears, and a thorn poked his ear when he lay down on the bare ground to take rest. He slowly felt asleep despite the mental instability caused due to the unhappy events that occurred. I slept on the ground frantically. Mosquitoes bit my nose. Bugs crept all over me and tickled my body. The condition did not let the speaker to sleep comfortably. With mosquitoes biting him on his nose and bugs crept all over his body and tickling his toes disturbed his sleep. I scratched myself when I woke up, appearing like a fool. And after the whole thing, I thought I would rather go to school. What does that mean, children? He felt himself a fool when he woke up. And he scratched himself. It made him accept the truth that his student's life was better, and he would go to school rather than going on an adventure. Fine, children. Now we'll discuss rhyming scheme. Crash and parachute, land. If we take first four lines, and land, these are rhyming words, right? Crash and parachute sound is not same. So for first four lines, your rhyming scheme will become A, B, C, B. If we take next four lines, land, breeze, painfully, trees. Breeze and trees. Second and fourth lines, breeze and trees, rhyming words are same, and painfully is different. So A, B, C, B is your rhyming scheme. A is B, C is your rhyming scheme. Here also there is no common pattern in rhyming scheme. We can call it blank verse. Fine, children. Now I'll ask you a few questions from the poem. So which line in the poem suggests that speaker was only dreaming? Yeah. I scratched myself when I woke up. This line suggests that the speaker was dreaming. Why did the speaker feel like a fool? Because he realized that he was dreaming. That's why the speaker feel like a fool. What did the speaker finally want to do? What did the speaker finally want to do? Correct. Go to school. Why is the poem titled My Nasty Adventure? Yes, because his dream was very unpleasant. Nasty, meaning of nasty is what? Unpleasant. List all the rhyming words in the poem. We have breeze, trees, fool, school. Okay? Fine. Why I said imaginary means here the poet is dreaming. That's why the tone becomes imaginary. And the rhyming scheme is also not common. If you like my video, please like, share and comment in comment section. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.